I'll give you another example of this gap between the stated values and what we want to be true is what leaders do in public versus what leaders do in private, what they say in public versus what they say in private, how they think and act and talk about the organization in public versus how they think and act and talk in private. And that's a gap there. If we can lower that gap to be zero so that you just are who you are, you're going to see the culture come to life because you're actually living it. So I just love this idea, going back to cultural intelligence, that there's a real scoreboard and nobody gets to decide what the score is. The score is the score, and we're all in this thing together. Let's do what we can do to get this score to go up and to the right. So anyway, a little bit of an aside there, but you were asking, oh, go ahead. You have something there.
No, I was just thinking about, with the gap in the culture, and I was thinking, you mean like when your CEO is out at a concert with your HR person?
That would be one of them. Yes, that would be a gap. Absolutely.
No, I was laughing. I was laughing because you said you were going through the McDonald's drive-through, and to segue a little bit, I was doing the exact same thing, and one of my persons that was in the meeting knew that I was at a McDonald's drive-through, and so he started shouting really loudly the orders. And the McDonald's person was like, okay, 12 Big Macs, 15 fries. And I started laughing so hard, I couldn't stop them from doing that. And so I'm just laughing about that.
Yeah. Similar story. Yeah.
Little bit of a segue there. For everyone listening, one of the things that I think is really, Bronson, this conversation changed the way we think about leadership and culture in so many ways. For everyone listening, if you've ever heard the saying that culture eats strategy for breakfast, it's now time that you can start measuring what's actually on your plate for breakfast. So I think that's a really interesting concept. You learn about this through data, and data is so important. I think that this workplace IO that you've got going and your book, The Science of Culture, is just a game changer.